Hello. We're here again. Yay. I was thinking about it today. I don't think I apologized for the 2 videos that you had with the AC on. I forgot to say sorry about that. But while it is 30 degrees outside and snowing, it is 80 fucking degrees in my apartment. And I have my heat turned down as far as it can go. My heat is set for 50. It's 80 fucking degrees in here. It is fucking hot. I don't know why. I don't know what the fuck. I guess every unit around me must have their shit cranked to 150. I don't know. But that's why I was running the AC, and I will probably continue to do so throughout the winter. Because it's fucking hot in here. Like, it's hotter than I like to have it in the wintertime in here. Or in the summertime in here. You know what I mean? So, some days it's like 85 fucking degrees. Anyways, so that's why the AC in the winter. And, sorry about that. I just, one of those things that I didn't. Anyways, so there's that. No video yesterday. I didn't go to work. I didn't do anything. I didn't have capacity for thought. So, no video yesterday. It was funny. One of the guys at work, he goes, "You looked fine in the video you posted yesterday." And I'm like, "I didn't post a video yesterday." And he's like, "I got a notice that you posted a video yesterday." And I'm like, "Did you?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "That's kind of funny. Because the last video I posted, I think, was on Thursday. So your notice is like 5 days late." Just saying. YouTube. What a wonderful platform. It's just... machines run it all. And the machines are twice as stupid as most of the people I've worked with in my life. I don't get it. Whatever. But I guess the machines are programmed by people. The people at Google. Who wear beanies on their head that say... googly. Anyways, so now that we're done with all of the side shit, let's get on to the actual thing I want to talk about. Alright, I wanted to avoid, the whole impeachment thing until it was worth it. Now I have another video where I have something to say about the impeachment thing, right? I was always very confused. I read the transcript, and I read the complaint, and I went, I don't know how you get that from that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Yet they trudged on anyway, so I thought, well, I don't know. And I figured maybe at some point they'll tell us what their thoughts are. Their thoughts are, President Trump did a bad thing. I don't know where they get that. I still don't know where they get that. President Zelensky, president of Ukraine, came out and publicly said, I didn't feel like I was being coerced. I didn't feel like there was any pressure. And he had never said, do this for me and I will do unto you. There was no quid pro quo as far as I know. So, and the foreign minister or whatever for Ukraine, their foreign specialist dude, he came out and said, I don't know what y'all are talking about. We didn't feel pressured. We weren't told that you would have to do this to get any of the other stuff. We don't know what's going on. Donald Trump said, look, everything I did I have a reason for. My timeline checks out just as good as yours. My timeline is, there's a bunch of corruption going on in Ukraine. It came time to give them money. I said, hey, I'm not giving you guys this just so you can give it to corrupt people, am I? And they said, no, of course not. And I went, alright then, let it go through. And during all of that, during a conversation, I said, hey, you should probably look into this fucking shit going on in your country. And they said, yeah, we want to do that. You want to help us? And I went, sure. I'll send my dude over and he'll help you out with it. Like that's Donald Trump's story. The fuck Democrat's story is that there was aid that was released and he withheld it because they needed to publicly come out and say they were going to do this investigation. They needed to do this investigation. Nobody's come out and publicly said they were going to do an investigation, and they haven't done any investigation that I'm aware of. So one would think that that would mean that the money would still be sitting in the U.S. However, it's not. It got released. It was held for a while, then released. Democrats are saying you did that because of X, Y, and Z. You needed to have them do an investigation in order to release stuff. They didn't hold up their end of the bargain, yet Donald Trump released stuff. So Donald Trump seems to be a very shitty deal maker. It's weird to me that he's making all these great deals throughout his course of his life. He even wrote a book on deal making, yet he makes all these shitty deals where he says, look, I'm going to hold your financial aid until you do what I want you to. Alright? And then they go, alright. And he goes, alright, I'm releasing your financial aid. But I haven't done it yet. Yeah, I know, but you said you will. I'm releasing it. Go ahead and take it. He's fucking retarded if that's the kind of deal that he makes. I want to make deals with Donald Trump if that's the kind of idiot that he is. Then he can ask me for something and I'll go, sure. Now give me what I asked for first. That doesn't work that way. Anyways, so Donald Trump and Zelensky both say we're two guys having a conversation. There was corruption in my country. He didn't want to give me money. I understood. And when I said I'm going to make sure that all this money goes where it needs to go, he said, well, okay then. And then gave me the fucking money. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck you're all complaining about. That kind of seems to be one side. The other side is Donald Trump's fucking retarded at making deals. The guy that wrote The Art of the Deal is retarded at making deals. So, where do we go from here? Why this is shit we already know, Andy. I know, I'm setting it up. Where we are now is, it's pretty much come to light that the problem is, there was a whole bunch of people listening to the phone call with Donald Trump and President Zelensky. And they heard what they thought was something bad. So they said, we heard him say something bad. Then that's it. Believe it or not, that's the whole fucking thing. A bunch of people heard what he said and thought, that's bad. None of the rest of it matters. Doesn't matter Donald Trump's intention. Doesn't matter what actually happened with the funding. Doesn't matter whether or not there was actually an investigation that happened. Doesn't matter what President Zelensky thinks about it. Doesn't matter whether or not Joe Biden actually did some corrupt shit with his kid. None of that matters. What matters is some people thought it was bad. So now they got somebody to do a whistleblower report. We're supposed to believe that there is actually a person out there who did this whistleblower report, and that it wasn't Adam Schiff. Who he fucking knows? Could be anybody, right? They're not going to tell us who the whistleblower is. In fact, they've gone so far now as to say that the whistleblower is a moot point. Doesn't even matter anymore who the whistleblower is. We now have all the people that were talking to the whistleblower and telling the whistleblower all this information. We have them testifying. So the whistleblower doesn't matter. Okay, so the entirety of what is this case is predicated on, a whistleblower report, doesn't matter. So it doesn't matter? Like, is that what you're saying? We got third-hand information, right? And now we have second-hand information. We don't even need to pay attention to the third-hand information anymore. It doesn't fucking matter. So, okay, Adam Schiff and Company wrote up this fucking whistleblower report and passed it on through the proper channels like it was actually a whistleblower report. Probably paid some dude $20 to go run it down to the fucking thing for him. Whatever, right? So they do this dumb shit. I mean, this is how it's playing out to me at this point. I mean, this is how it's playing out to me at this point. All these people got together and said, I didn't think that was right. We should make a report about it. And then they made a report about it. All the people that are now testifying and saying, yeah, I thought it was terrible. They all made this whistleblower report. That's what we're supposed to think. They're all the whistleblowers. They didn't have the fucking balls to come out and say anything about it until everybody said, we're getting third-hand information, why do we care? And then they said, oh, I might actually have to go out in public and say some shit against the president. It's the only way people are going to buy it. I totally thought this I heard from a guy who heard from a guy thing would have worked. Funny that. So now they're coming out and saying, oh, it was really me, I had a problem with it. Well, is there, what, okay, you had a problem with it. So fucking what? You sound like a sensitive little bitch. It's amazing to me that you work in the government. Like, I don't know. The president said, I wasn't demanding things. Zelensky said, I didn't feel like anything was demanded of me. So I don't give a shit about your sensitive ass fucking feelings. You felt things were wrong. Well, you were wrong. Right? And that's really what this whole thing has come down to. That's what it's all about. A whole bunch of people that listened to on the phone call, they thought it was bad. They made assumptions that the president was doing bad things. And now we are trying the president for the high crime and misdemeanor of some people thought he was doing something bad. I hope we don't hang presidents for that, because we've got a couple of presidents still alive that haven't served out their sentence yet. Because a lot of people thought shit they were doing was bad too. I thought a lot of shit Barack Obama did was bad. I didn't think it was good for him to go around to all manner of foreign countries and apologize for Americans just being Americans. I didn't understand what the fuck he was apologizing for. I didn't think that it was smart to do. I thought it weakened us as a country. Funny that, here we are, right? So, I thought that was bad. I thought it was fucking bad that he put a personal mandate on Obamacare. I thought it was bad that it was everybody gets health care. Unless you don't want it, then we're going to fine you. Everybody gets free health care, cheap health care. Unless you don't want it, then we fine you. No matter what, bitch, you're paying for fucking health care. Whether you're paying for it because you don't have it or you're paying for it because you do, fuck you, you're paying for it. Again, the Democrats need everybody to play ball for their shit to work, right? They'll force you if they have to because they need it for their shit to work. Otherwise, their shit don't work, right? So, a lot of presidents, I guess, got to hang for the high crime and misdemeanor of having people doing things that people didn't think was good. George Bush Jr., sorry man, you got to go. A lot of people still don't think the Iraq War was good. High crime and misdemeanor. People thought it was bad. This really what we're trying presidents for now? A bunch of people who sat in on the call didn't like the call and decided to give everybody else who was actually involved, the important people who were actually having the phone call, the two people that mattered, they decided to bust some information on them they weren't aware of. You realized that you were pressured by him to do something for foreign aid. And they went, huh? That's not what I got from it. Oh, yeah, you might not have realized, but that's what happened. This is seriously what the impeachment is about. Not because Donald Trump did anything bad, but because some people thought Donald Trump did something bad. When you hear about what's new in the impeachment shit, that's what's new. It's all because people thought he did something bad. Doesn't matter whether he did or not. People thought it was bad. That's supposedly good enough. And it's like, well, no wonder everything's taking place in closed doors and all this fucking shit. I can't wait till everything goes live. Now that they're done with the dress rehearsal, I can't wait to see the actual show. It's gonna be amazing. I'm excited for this. What is it? Wednesday and Friday? Oh, shit. You guys are gonna get a fucking quite a video on Wednesday or Thursday, whenever the fuck it is. I watch the thing. I don't know, fucking whatever. Decide to make it, and I might even fucking decide to make a Friday video this week to just be like, cause I don't really. I mean, what? Oh, I thought it was bad. Here's what you're gonna hear. You're gonna hear all the people that Democrats want to have talk say, I thought that what the president said was bad. And they're going to go, unbelievable. I just terrible man. He's doing things that other people think are bad. And you're going to have the Republicans going, well, did we give him the aid? And they're going to go, yeah. So we didn't keep it and tell them to go fuck themselves. You got to do the investigation first. So no. Why the fuck are we sitting here? Why are we wasting our time on this shit? That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a whole lot of that. I thought it was bad. Well, who the fuck are you? Somebody that I guess is important enough to get the president impeached. I thought it was bad. So, as the Democrats continue to make more and more of a mockery of our justice system and our branches of government and just our government as a whole, I continue to look aghast and wonder where we go from here. Like this, everybody said that Donald Trump's presidency is going to fundamentally change our country and just ruin it for all time. And I kind of agree. I just don't think Donald Trump is going to have anything to do with it. I think it's everybody else. I think Donald Trump is doing exactly what Donald Trump needs to be doing. I think everybody else is doing fucked up shit. And I think that, yeah, I think that the fucking horse shit that has gone on for the past 3 years and the horse shit that's going to continue to go on for the next year, and God willing, the horse shit that's going to keep going on for the 4 years after, I think that it's going to irrevocably do damage to our government and our country. But not a fucking bit of it's going to be because of Donald Trump.